What would the world be like without the books, the articles, the writing that changed it? What would you be like if you'd never read that which inspired you, challenged you, or changed your opinion? You can't take it for granted that such work exists, not when so far this year more than 50 writers have been killed and hundreds of others are in prison.
Mother, do you know where your poet is? They have dragged me into a dark, narrow, lonely cell. And do you know why, Mother? For not allowing fear to carry me away.
Nearly every day, writers vanish without trace, receive death threats, or are physically attacked. Penn believes there's a duty to protect all writers, from censorship, brutality, and intimidation.
Penn has fought a series of absolutely vital battles. The recent campaign against incitement to religious hatred was very important indeed. The kind of legislation which, in the wrong hands, could genuinely silence important art. Penn has been fighting very, very, very important fights.
Penn does not just campaign for freedom of expression, it also gives thousands of writers in prison something else: hope.
One day I received an anonymous letter in prison. I read that the Penn Center in England was campaigning for my release. The letter was carried from one prisoner to another as if it were a small bird sent to each from outside as some sort of good omen.
Faraj was released from prison in November 2000 after intense pressure from members of Penn.
It's very, very easy to silence dissenting voices, but if there's unity, if there's 100, if there's 1,000 people involved, if it's everybody, agents, publishers, everybody who's involved in the written word, then it will be extremely difficult to stop freedom of expression here and internationally.
Mother, do you know where your poet is? Well, they dragged me to a cold, narrow, lonely cell. And do you know why, Mother? Because the poet is the person who never forgets the meaning of freedom.
Penn defends the right to speak out and supports the writers that dare.
Dear friends at Penn, I am deeply moved by the solidarity that you have shown me. The fact that my freedom matters so much to you is the best gift I have ever received.
Without Penn, there would be fewer writers alive today. But it's a battle far from won. In 1995, one of Nigeria's finest writers, Ken Saro-Wiwa, was executed. His crime? Using a pen.
I am happy to be part of an organization like Penn, which can put its intellectual and moral resources at the service of an otherwise unknown people. I am now convinced, more than ever, that the path of literature is the assured way to human salvation and to civilization. I hail the power of the pen.
Penn's members do what they do best. They write, crafting appeals to ministers, articles in the media, and letters of solidarity to imprisoned writers. They use their skills to make the world a safer place for writers, because when freedom of speech goes, other human rights follow. Writing is not a luxury, it is a necessity. The same could be said of Penn.